Hi, this is the Allens, currently stationed in Hohenfels in lovely Bavaria, Germany.
We'd like to wish all of our family and friends back in central Pennsylvania happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year.
Tschüss!
Tell me a little bit about how you felt about the budget, what the big things were for you, and talk a little bit about the decisions that were made.
I think this board came in with a lot of experience. Chris Riley, who was a former commissioner for 8 years, Doug Hoke, who has a financial background, so they hit the ground running. They really helped me out a lot, and with our new executive management team, our budget team, Chuck Knoll, there were a lot more people working on this year. I think our directors knew we were serious. A lot of them obviously didn't get what they wanted. We made some cuts. We didn't approve large capital expenditures, and the reason, as everybody knows, is the economy is the worst it's been probably in our lifetime, and we had to do our best. The commissioners gave up their pay increases, regardless of what people will say about that, whether we need it or not. The fact is, we did.
Well, I'm disappointed with the budget that was presented today. Obviously, we would like to have introduced a budget that contained no tax increase, but I think York Countyans were prepared for the fact that this increase is directly related to the Susquehanna Riverlands project. If we do not have that obligation, we don't have a tax increase. It's that simple.
This was a challenge this year to get through the whole budget process. It was the first year for me as being a county commissioner. With the economic status of the whole country, it certainly affected local governments. The debt that we owe on the High Point Lomont Farms is basically $3 million next year, and we have some deficiencies, and the state reduced the appropriations towards aging, which I thought was very important that we fund that. So it was a difficult choice, but I think in the next 20 days we're going to continue to look at the budget. I'm going to continue to look at the budget, and I'm going to hopefully hear from constituents on what they think and how we can maybe tweak it even further before we take action on it December 24th.
Okay, and can you comment on the layoffs, vacancies?
Well, it's an unfortunate situation, but if you're going to be a responsible administrator, you have to make tough decisions, and when 45% of your annual budget is related to personnel cost, anybody that thinks they can balance a budget or reduce a deficit significantly without affecting headcount, it just doesn't happen that way. You have to make those tough decisions.
As far as layoffs this year, we weren't going to go through that. We don't feel that in private business you have layoffs because there's no work. We have a lot of work in county government, and we tried to reduce everywhere we could, but we still think we're working on probably more of a skeleton crew than most people would give us credit. And to help the economy, having massive layoffs is not going to help the economy and help York County. I would encourage all businesses and industry that have made money over the last years when the economy is good to work to keep their employees. Don't make the layoffs. Do whatever you can to keep them on the payroll till we get through this thing, and try to come up with new and innovative ideas to do this. So York County can hopefully set an example to do this.
And how many positions are actually going to be layoffs? It sounds like it's only a few.
I think it's only one or two, and I'm not positive on the exact number.